Here we are live with more of our White 2 post-game. Last time I think we finished getting a few encounters and started working at some more of the boss fights, or at least we did one primarily, which was one of the 3 double battles that you can do in Shredden City with the, like, trio brothers, whatever the fuck they're called. Let me see. Sealand, Chili, and Cress, those 3. We teamed with the grass guy against the fire and the water guy. Things did not go as well as I was hoping. We ended up losing 2 different Pokemon. We ended up losing Alone and Zebstrika, both kind of hurt to lose. Zebstrika because it's like our only good electric type, which really sucks. And Alone because it's a pretty damn good physical wall. So yeah, bit of an unfortunate outcome. But I technically did the boss fight. I'm going to do the 2 other variants, which is a terrible idea given how this is going, but we're running with it. We're doing it. So, that's where I'm at. I decided I wanted to do it. So, let's pull up the fight. So, we're going to be teaming next with Chili. It's once a day that we can do this, so we'll probably have to send the clock forward if it lets me. If it doesn't let me do the other fight, I'll just do it when I'm a little over leveled at a different cap. But for now, we're sticking with the 67 cap. So we're teaming with the fire type against the grass and the water type. So what caught me off guard last time was that both Pokemon immediately targeted into the Maractus slot. So we have to assume... Shit, I was going for a slower... I was going for like a water absorbed Surf strat with Jellicent. Did not work. Maractus was dead before I clicked Surf. And my partner was very useless for most of the fight. So... we have to figure out some sort of workaround for this, where we kill fast. This is just going to be boom, 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 boom. Our bigger threat is the water types. A lot of Pokemon have setup moves, which is very scary. But the water types are scarier given our teammates fire, and we need the teammate to actually be useful. So, how do I deal with this? I have no clue. Our Fake Outmon is very fragile. And I'm too scared to lose it because it's just too valuable of a mon. Like, because then it could just get Petal Danced, and I'm worried a Petal Dance at least has a chance of killing it. The problem is we have to be able to outspeed something. Let me look up speed stats for some of these guys real quick. Because we need to start this fight on a better start, because our partner basically was completely useless last time. So Heatmore is a 65, so Basculin 100% outspeeds. I'm not sure about Maractus. Let me see. So Basculin's 98, Maractus is 60, so Heatmore might outspeed it. Ooh, excuse me. Although I'm not confident. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna have anything that outspeeds the kill. Like, Levani could, but if it goes wrong, we could literally... I mean, we can't get poison jabbed if we kill Maractus, but if we don't, like that's the problem with this, is there's nothing that I confidently can, like, bring in. Because I have to assume that an Aqua Tail from Basculin just one-shots Heatmore. Yeah, this is tricky. I really don't know how to approach. Like, I feel like we have many more options to deal with grass than water, because we don't have any electric types outside of Stunfisk, which is also weak to water. Zebstrika would have been perfect for this lead, but we lost it in the last fight. Basculin is not particularly bulky, but a lot of things that outspeed it are also not bulky. Oh boy. Like, theoretically, Swoobat could work, but even then, Maractus could just Sucker Punch us. What's, like... Zora workout speeds, but I don't know if it can even kill. Archeops would outspeed, but I don't know. I mean, it probably could kill with Acrobat, but Archeops I have to keep alive. Like, there's certain Pokemon I have to keep alive to the best of my ability for the E4 rematch. That makes some of this tricky as well. I like Chandelures. Doesn't outspeed anyway. What was I gonna look at? Yeah, my Basculion's purely neutral. I don't... No, that doesn't work because of... Durant probably work. Does Durant have the ability to kill Basculin? Hold on. Durant might be a good option here. Energy Ball doesn't really help us. I mean, the best thing I've come up with is just to X-Scissor it. Problem is if it doesn't kill, I don't think it can do enough to us. Oh, we are minus attack. Now we don't have any Intimidate Mons. Actually, we do have Gyarados, but... Gyarados kinda works. But how does Gyarados take this out? Is the problem. I can't, like, Earthquake. And also, I feel like Maractus is kind of scary. What is... This lowers defense. Or raises defense. Gotcha. Okay. I mean, the alternative is to just U-turn the Maractus, but I feel like Maractus is easier to just leave on the field than Basculin. I feel like the Basculin's kind of scary. Especially because Swagger is sort of a loose cannon that I can't really try to deal with. I do something with you? I don't think you outspeed. No, but we have a decent enough chance of killing, maybe, if I have a good move on it. These fights are scary. Just because double battles, especially when you have an AI partner, are just rough. I can only poison jab it. At that point, I think Durant is better because it outspeeds. Even if its attack is now slightly lower. I think Zoroark could do anything. I don't think Grass Knot does enough. Yeah, it's a pretty low power on Grass Knot. Like, I could just run, like, Stoutland. Cannot do Blissey. I could run Stoutland and just go for the revenge kill. Essentially. With, Thunderfang. Or Wild Charge, although that's a little riskier. So we have to kind of consider what comes out next. The only other goal would be to literally try really hard to bait attacks on both sides into my slot, but there's some inherent risk with that. What's in my party, by the way? Since I'm not really seeing that. I think Durant's probably our best option. Which would then bait Flamethrower from Slowking, probably. Although even then it could Scald. Like it's just inconsistent what things go. It's so hard to predict what they're gonna do. Okay, but let's say we kill Basculin with X-Scissor. That way Maractus doesn't have much it can do to us. Okay, let's say it goes Slowking for Flamethrower. What 1v1 Slowking? Safely. Yeah, like I can't imagine that Durant 1v1s it as well. It's too risky. Gyarados doesn't get like crunch. Though theoretically Gyarados isn't the worst option. Thunderbolt's not gonna do shit. I bet. Oh yeah, I don't really have a good physical. I could give it no Earthquake. I can't do. Gyarados have anything good to deal with Slowking other than going back and move tutoring Bite, which like I could do. The Stone Edge is just too inconsistent. And I could just like return. I could pay back. Although at that point I'm better off just getting Bite. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else that we can... Ah, I'm clicking everything to the right page. Is there anything better? Switch in on the Flame. We have to remember, too, that Maractus is theoretically still on the field. Although it could end up being... What would come out next? Probably Simisage. It could also have Simisage on the field. Which is a problem in itself. Oh, fuck, man. Because we don't outspeed Simisage on a lot. Hello! Welcome, welcome. 101. God, that's even worse than Basculin for us. This I could... Oh, no, I was going to say Mienshava. That's too risky to pray we outspeed. That's how we lost Upstrike, because we thought we'd outspeed. How's the post-game been difficult so far? About the... probably a bit harder. Grant, I'm kind of getting stuck on this weird-ass double battle that I'm making myself do. I feel like Camerupt works well into Ferrothorn and Simisage, although it's just kind of risky. Like, we have to clear out the water types before it's viable. Which is a problem because we don't have an answer for Slowking yet. We could rock Raw Dump, but once again, Grass. Like, all of our answers just get countered by something else. And Zoroark doesn't really work. Man, I'm really doing this to myself. Yeah, I don't think Reuniclus work. I mean, it could. but Sucker Punch, Maractus, or Crunch, Simisage, or Threatening. I mean, if Maractus goes down, we probably can pretty safely bring in... Nope, we can't bring in a Grass type with a Flamethrower. Shit. We may need a Fancy to be honest, or Blissey to be honest here. That's the only way I see that this gets like safe. Because Blissey can then... Yeah, but Blissey takes too much from physical. Man, I got none. Oof. And I cannot fucking Wii Ball this. I just can't. This is too risky. Oh boy. I don't think B Sharp helps us. It resists a lot, but I mean B Sharp. Once again, it doesn't the Slowking. It's so hard to do Slowking because we have to assume one of these three Pokemon is on the field and Slowking, and we need something that can actually kill it. Like, and the problem is we also have to switch in what is presumably going to be a Flamethrower into that slot, which is why I can't really comfortably switch Zoroark in, because then it would be at a huge risk. Like I could switch in you and then pivot around. To say like Jellicent. Although Jellicent doesn't work. Nah, the two semis have crunched. I don't even think it's worth bringing this thing. I mean, we could switch around to something bulky, generally speaking. Walrein, theoretically, although it's neutral. And like, Crawdaunt goes well into Slowking, but it just doesn't work with a Grass type on the field. You're too risky because of Grass. Ah! You don't work. You're risky. Although if it's on Slowking, probably would need a better move. But Haxorus theoretically could work if it just gets a better move. The other option is we cheese some shit. Can look into Fling strats, as stupid as it may be. We only have a couple Pokemon that outspeed like if we were to burn Basculin, you don't get Fling, and I think that's like the only thing that outspeeds. Except for maybe Mienshao, but that's so risky. Or Swoobat, but I think that's also too risky. No, Swoobat would just eat shit. Let's be real. They could get Ice Beam. There's got to be some way to cripple something in this fight to make it, you know, more handleable. Oh boy. Well, let's say we do pivot into you. Then where do we go on this gold? I guess to you. Although we don't even know it's gonna... I mean, it's more likely to go for Camerupt if it sees kill. Fuck, this is gonna have to be some fuck it we ball shit, isn't it? Oh, I don't like that. I really don't. God, I want to be able to fake out something so bad, but I'm just too scared to do it because Mienshao is so weak. I don't know. I mean, maybe it could live a Petal Dance, but like, I'm just not confident. We do think he more outspeeds Maractus, but it could even just straight up miss or could stockpile. I'm pretty sure Heatmore did outspeed in the double battle previously. Like, I can even go check the VOD if I really want to. Fuck it, let me go check the VOD real quick. Just gotta find it. Hang on. This was at the very end. Oop. This is gonna get real trippy, seeing me and me. Okay, how'd this first turn go? Oh, my hair was awful then. I don't know what my hair was doing. Okay, so yeah, Basculin goes first. Okay, Maractus goes first. Yeah. Maractus going first sucks. But Heatmore is the slowest. Rip me. Okay. What even is my answer to the fucking Simipour Seer Sage? I tried. Either of the Simis. Like, what are my answers anyway? Do you battle all three? You don't have to, but I'm choosing to, even though that's gonna get a lot of my Pokemon killed. Because this is like hard as fuck to keep people alive. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, this Simisage is... Yeah, we really need to just take out one side of the field, but it's hard when the fire types are a rogue cannon. I mean, unless I literally just try to sweep right through. That's hard because I can't really effectively sweep through Ferrothorn easily. Although theoretically with Durant, like I could just try to make this If I leave Chili to just do whatever he does... Yeah, no, not... sorry. It's a double battle, so I'm teaming with Chili against Sealand and Cress. So, it's a 6v6. I actually... Well, it's technically a 9v6 because I get 6 Pokemon. But it's hard because the AI is just... Because it's a double battle with a partner, and, like, I just don't know how to go about predicting what the AI is going to do. And trying to find something that's safe is just, like, enormously difficult. Excuse me. I mean, I could just try to go hard into the... grass slot, as opposed to trying to go hard into the water slot. Although... Nah, I think we gotta do... I think we go hard into the water slot because the Chili is gonna target other things. You just need a fast grass or electric type. Chili will go for the grass slot. Most likely, the problem is I don't have... The only electric type I literally have is Stunfisk because I lost Substrika in the first double battle when I teamed with the grass one. And Stunfisk just doesn't cut it. So, and everything else that has... You know, I mean, the problem too with going grass is then Basculin is Ice Beam. Maractus has Poison Jab and gets outspeeds Heat more. Like, I have to find something to kill something else that is safe. And that is just, like, really hard. So ideally we take one of these two out while being basically safe from the other. God, I think the Durant leads our best bet. To try and hope we kill Basculin because we'll outspeed. At least we should. Because we're what? 109 and he's 98. Yeah, Basculin is 98, yeah. Which then, okay, Bateson's Slow King, but it's hard because I don't know if Maractus is going to be on the field. We need to be able to just switch to something... Assuming we're at full health, I don't think, outside of Rock Slide, Sealand, however you fucking say his name, will ever click a move into the Durant slot. It should just be Flamethrower. Which means Gyarados is probably fairly safe to come in. Purely, like, it gets an Intimidate off, although doesn't help us too much. Otherwise I was looking at, I guess we could, like, we could pivot around a bit. Like if we literally bring Camerupt in on Flamethrower, once again, nothing should really, except for Rock Slide, even though that's neutral, nothing should click into this slot. Or Scald should click into this slot only. Fuck, that makes me want to bring the Jellicent. Just to pivot around. This for Uniclus isn't doing anything. Zoroark is questionable, but it should outspeed things, which makes it good. The other thing is... No, I was gonna say, if I put Jellicent... I could put Jellicent in the back slot and lead with Zoroark. I would assume... The fear, though, is that this might click Petal Dance and then hit Zoroark and just kill. Lead with the water type and pivot to a grass type and take the hint until he goes for the grass type. The problem too, though, with Sealand here, is that Petal Dance will hit into either slot. It's random. Because of the way the lock-on move works. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it works, given last time my Maractus used it and went to and attacked the Heatmor instead of the Basculin. Actually, you do work fairly well into some of the later game matchups. Now that I see Toxicroak here. At least you. And you can kind of deal with you-ish. You're iffy. Okay, let's... Ideally, let's see what we have here, and we'll go from there. We hopefully kill Basculin with X-Scissor. Heatmore then probably kills Maractus. So Slowking comes in, and presumably Simisage. Slowking goes Flamethrower. Simisage goes Rock Slide onto the pivot into... I mean, we could just hard switch Jellicent. There's no reason it should Energy Ball into this slot. That'd be the only concern, and even though we're pretty specially bulky. If we take a Rock Slide and a Flamethrower, we're generally fine. That then baits Energy Ball, and I'm assuming Scald into the Heatmore slot. Although the problem too is I could switch, and they could just click like Work Up and Calm Mind is the other problem. But then it shouldn't Scald into my slot. It shouldn't... Probably wouldn't Psychic. This would most likely Energy Ball. We never... Like, we could pivot back into you. Although that's kind of dumb. But we have to worry about Crunch, basically, then. I guess we could pivot you and outspeed and kill, but the problem... Or kill you, but the problem then would be... Well, more likely would have Scald in the Fire slot. And then we have to clean up Ferrothorn and Simipour. What's our answer for Simipour? I mean, maybe Gyarados, honestly. Thunderbolt's not great, but... it'll have to do. They're pretty fragile. And then we could switch over to Amarup to deal with Ferrothorn or something. I don't like that, but that's literally the best I got. Double battle mechanics are rough. They're really bad when you don't have both Pokemon. Because you can't, like, actively counter shit as easily. And, like, I can't, like, use Mienshau's Fake Out, for example, to deal with things. Let me double check Gyarados' moveset real quick and make sure there's not, like, something better that I should have on it for water types. Earthquake is not good here. At this point, I think Bulldoze isn't worth it. Yeah, I think that's the right call. Yeah, the issue is setting up Dragon Dance is so risky, because I could just get double targeted, and then shit hits the fan fast. Let me get these guys really quickly to correct level. To 67. And pretty much the only thing I really desperately need to protect... I guess Gyarados and Durant are really the only things that need to be, like, hard protected here. Although Camerup's probably good to keep because we have the Chorus fight. Okay, we'll see. Hang on. I can't have the Rocky Helmet, although I don't think it's gonna get me very far in a fight like this. I think the only thing I need to do is then confirm Toxicroak's moveset. We are plus Spadef, okay. Or plus defense. So we have Poison Jab, Sludge Bomb, Nice Spell, Shock. Okay, we need a fighting move on you. What can I get on Toxicroak? I can even pull this up, hang on. Okay, Revenge isn't great. We don't have access to Brick Break TM. Drain Top Punch via Move Tutor, but I don't know about that. Is Revenge is negative priority too? Yeah. I would have to just go with like Low Sweep if we have access to that. Like it needs something fighting. If I went to the Drain Spot Tap. I don't think I'm gonna need it on it, to be honest. Okay, let's check for Low Sweep. No. Okay, so are we just not gonna have a fighting move on this thing? I mean, it's not that necessary for this fight. I can give it a Rock Smash. Can also give it. Maybe I just give it Dig, because that's really the fighting move is really only. Nah, Dig's neutral against Ferrothorn, right? It was really only for the Ferrothorn. I mean, unless Low Sweep is something I feel like I can easily get. Wellspring Cave. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go over there. Although I should have something that's not a poison attack. Just generally speaking. Rock Smash is not good enough. I learned the hard way in Soul Silver. Yep, no, I feel ya. I almost lost Mamoswine because Avalanche is negative priority, which I did not know. So I learned that the hard way. The fact that the game doesn't say that is pretty rough. Does this hit it? Okay, hang on. Yeah, this hits adjacent Pokemon. I can't use that. I could give it like X Scissor. That'd be neutral into stuff. I just need something else on this. Yeah. With Garbodor, probably. I mean, it could. It's just that the order in which he would need to come out just doesn't seem realistic because I'm gonna have to worry about Slowking, which has Psychic, which is just too risky. So, I mean, like, theoretically it could. It could help with Ferrothorn and Simis. No, it would just be Simisage that it would help. Realistically. Because it wouldn't do anything against Ferrothorn. Which I don't think I need to worry about that, to be honest. Okay, held items. We don't have a silver powder, do we? Do we? Wait, we probably have a plate if we don't have a silver powder. We have an insect plate, yeah. For Durant. I'm really praying that this kills, and it probably won't. To be honest. But we gotta run with it. So I kind of need it. I mean, unless I go for Maractus. Maybe I go for Maractus with it. Hold on. Because if I'm not convinced it'll kill Basculin, even if Heatmore dies, that brings in Darmanitan or Simisear, which are much faster and better. It probably brings in Simisear then for the super effective Grass Knot, maybe. And I would assume that that would go Simisage then, which we can still kind of deal with. No, let's have Durant kill Maractus, actually. Let's do that. Okay, hang on. Let's see. Garbodor can learn Drain Punch via Move Tutor for the Ferret. I could, but I don't think I'm ready to use the move tutor stuff on things, to be honest. And yeah, I don't know if it would do enough, to be honest. It just doesn't. It doesn't have a good attack stat to begin with. Or no, it has okay attack. It's bad special attack. I don't know. Now that I think about it, you are in a bad spot. Like, there's no reason to... It was literally like, oh, water absorb on Jellicent. But in hindsight, that's stupid. Because it can't fight anything here. Honestly, let's bring you. You have X-Scissor, plus you just kind of take hits fairly well. I gotta be careful though, Bisharp, because I really don't want it to die. Its typing is too valuable. Ooh. I'll put that over Thunder Wave for now. Okay, I think Camerupt has the Expert Belt, which I'm fine with. Let's give Leftovers. I'm debating between Gyarados and B-Sharp. I might give it to Gyarados, because I feel like it walls pretty well, actually, into a lot of these Pokemon. And then Poison Barb I give to you. I'm gonna give the... I want to do this. 1 second here. Who am I giving Scopelins to? I guess Zoroark, to be honest. And then B-Sharp. What does B-Sharp benefit from? Nothing, really. You're gonna play with my brother and your friends. How to finish things at. It sounds good, no worries. Good luck, have fun. I got a second Expert Belt. Not that that's great. No, I don't. I think that's, let me double check this. Maybe that's White 1. I swear there's a game where one of the White or White 2 I have 2 Expert Belts. Oh, is it on you? Ah. Not that it comes in that much handy here, but... God, I don't like this strategy, but we have no other choice. And then I get to do this a second time! Fuck me. Okay. What do I have on my team that I'm willing to sack? Toxicroak, Zoroark are the big two. Camerupt, worst case scenario. Okay. You always gotta know what you're willing to lose. And just thinking about general fights coming up. Although Toxicroak and Camerupt theoretically are useful. Like, they're all still theoretically useful. Because we're fighting like an ice team for N. Okay, we're teaming with Fire Guy. Oh my god. I'm so terrified. This could go horribly again. If I can get through these fights without losing more than like 2 Pokemon total between the 2 double battles that we have left, that would be amazing. Don't know if that's gonna happen. Okay. Should kill. Oh, that's huge! Good start. That's a huge start. Okay. I think we should outspeed Simisage then, too. And this should kill. Okay, okay, Durant, you're goated. Oh, it avoided a second time! What the fuck? That's like 85 hack, isn't it? Okay, Ferrothorn now does not have anything good. Now we kill Basculin. Okay, that works for me. I didn't even know they had full restores. So we don't want Heatmore dead, but this also works. Out of curiosity, okay, that would not have killed. Focus Blast? What? Okay. So it should now be Slowking, I would presume. Okay, that's kind of scary. Although it only has Power Whip. It's physical. Okay. This is presumably Flamethrower into this slot. So we drop the attack stat of Ferrothorn again. We bring it back neutral. Okay. This probably just kills. Holy fuck, this has gone so well. I have a better idea of what I'm expecting the AI to do, and that's making this more bearable. No, Burn is good. So that's, we just have Slowking Semaphore. I'm just gonna Thunderbolt it. It's Calm Minding. Okay, that's bad. Okay, yeah, we gotta go physical on this. I don't think Dragon Dancing is gonna be worth it. I think we just waterfall this thing. It's more likely to target into the fire slot, which is ideal. Okay. This could get out of hand fast. You live this? Wow. Buys us a bit of time. Should I be switching now? My fear is that I should be, but I'm just not confident on that call. Hopefully it scalds Heatmore again. And does it? Because Calm Minding could get scary, as I said. It's only +1. Okay, I didn't think about flinches, but that works. I would assume they only have one healing item each. I would assume actually it Calm Minds. Oh. Okay. Ugh. It would have probably barely not killed. Okay, Waterfall should kill this turn. Sucker Punch works too. I'm debating if I want to switch here. I don't... This is Scald Ice Beam Crunch. It is Life Orbed. It's way more likely to... Actually, it may be more likely to go into my slot because of the stockpiles. I could go into, like, you. But that could also cause problems. Ah, fuck, I think we'd... Let's click Thunderbolt. Okay, yeah, that was the right call, I think. I'm worried he more just clicked stockpile. Yeah, it's gonna attack into my slot. I'm guessing it's gonna crunch. I do not like the situation, but I have to keep Gyarados alive. You outspeed... Why would it Scald or Ice Beam? That doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I guess it could Ice Beam. Fuck, I think we have to go you. Please just don't kill me. Okay. Thank you. Okay, that's good. I think we're okay to stay in an attack. Although it could very much scald into this slot, which we don't resist. Fuck, yeah, this is our best bet, I think. This at least lowers the crunch damage. Okay, it didn't. Oh, man. I mean, it's close to just death. I think it's way more likely to scald this turn. Cool. Oh my god. Okay. That's one of two deathless. We're gonna have to reset my computer clock or change the day forward. That should allow us to fight this guy a second time, or do the double battle a second time. Worst case, it doesn't. I guess I could do a test beforehand and just do like a save and reset, just to make sure it actually works. Oh, it looks like my timing was off. Lose me, I don't believe this. Oh man, that was stressful. We got one more though. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, we could do a test here. That's a very fair reset. It's not like I'm cheating this. And we'll have one more fight to go after this. And I think we can manage. I do. I'm gonna do a save here, and I'm gonna change my internal clock. Oh my god. So we're gonna pretend that it is. Whoa, it's the 11th now instead of the 10th. Crazy how that works out. Actually, I don't even need to get into the fight, do I? I just need to talk to him. Okay, cool. That works fine. I'm gonna stay on this day, which I just realized is probably gonna fuck up some stuff. It's not gonna let me do stuff on Pokemon DB. I might have to switch back and hope that it doesn't cause issues, but okay. I didn't want to plan this whole fight for it to just not work. Let me take off my items too. Okay, we've stared at all these Pokemon a lot, so hopefully we can... Hopefully I can make something happen safely. I think Chile might have the scariest team of the three. Let's see. So we have Basculin, which we know is pretty fast. I think we go straight for Maractus. We just need something that's not weak to fire. I can't go with Chandelure because that Sucker Punch is too scary. Yeah, that Sucker Punch is a bit of a problem. Let me kind of make sure I have all the options here. I'm probably going to want to lead Gyarados here and just Ice Fang, which I'm worried won't kill is the one problem. But we can do that. Like, I think the goal, yeah, is literally going to be to just leave Heatmore on the field. Unless I feel that there's something that I can be confident at dealing with Heatmore that, like, Maractus can't deal with. But I don't think that's going to be the case. Because Paddle Dance is just too scary. You would actually work okay as a lead. I could X-Scissor. What would this bait in? Because we have water. Okay, this would probably then go to Ferrothorn. I don't care for. Like, yeah, like, fake out or U-turn shit here seems theoretically feasible. But I'm not confident. Because a Fire Blast or a Focus Blast, or even yeah, one of those two could be pretty devastating. I could lead you. Have it Sucker Punch. You are way too risky, because once again, I don't know what move it's going to want to do. It might just stockpile, but, like, I have to be ready for that. Okay, I think Gyarados is the right call. Let's say we kill Maractus. It goes Ferrothorn. Now what? Like what do we do there? Basculin we know doesn't one-shot Heatmore. I mean, yeah, it's too risky to not take out Maractus first. And it should be a two-shot. Assuming Ferrothorn probably curses. We could go Camerupt. Although, yeah, I think that's what we have to do. That could be a problem with, like, Darmanitan. But let's just assume... Rock Slide's neutral against us. God, but it's so scary if Darmanitan clicks fucking... Bulk Up. That's what's so scary. The Darmanitan, I think, is the thing I'm most scared of. Yeah, look at this attack stat. And the speed is also very good. Although Spadef is not... I mean, its defense is in general not that great. A pure water type works well for it. Unless there's a way we can bait out Simisear specifically. No, Simisear will come out first because of Grass Knot, probably. Maybe. I don't know if that's how the AI works, though. Like we need something... Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Okay, well, I think we gotta lead Camerupt. God, I'm not confident Basculin would outspeed Darmanitan. It probably wouldn't, to be honest. I mean, you're probably... Oh, no, you're not that great. You're just good in... You're okay in a Darmanitan, but that's really it. Like, you work into Darmanitan, but grass types have to all be dead. Like, everything else has to be dead for that to work. And even then, I'm not confident. B-Sharp is useless. Toxicroak probably is use. Well, Toxicroak could have use because of the grass types. I mean, like, we can bring Chandelure for Ferrothorn. Okay. This is... yeah. I think that fight gave me some confidence, but now I have to be careful not to get cocky. I think Maractus would probably go down to an Ice Fang, assuming I don't miss. Yeah, it should go down, I'm pretty sure. But then pulls in Simisage for Rock Slide. Or Energy Ball. That's when things get scary because we don't know what it's going to click. Could Energy Ball into Basculin. What's our plan for that? I can't do you. Durant could work. We know it. No, Durant. I can't. I literally cannot bring Durant because it's just gonna die to a fire type instantly. And I'm not sure you outspeed. Okay, you might actually be the right call for that. Once again, you're too risky. Although, yeah, what's our Darmanitan plan? I think it has to be Jellicent. Hello, welcome. Okay, let me plan this route out. First turn, we kill Maractus with Ice Fang. Heatmore gets taken down pretty low, hopefully by... oh god, is it gonna just click Swagger? It might. That might make it easier. Because, what, Simisage comes in... for Rock Slide, most likely, but it could be an Energy Ball. What do we pivot to? You, or... It would probably have to be you. Yeah, one of these two. Probably you, just because you have more bulk. I'm doing good, how are you? We kill... Heatmore now, probably is at like half HP theoretically. Although, this could be problematic about Heatmore hitting into Garbodor's slot with fucking anything. I mean, I could pivot through Jellicent, but that's risky because of workups. I mean, unless turn 1 I Dragon Dance once. I did get to spend some time with my girlfriend. Yep, yeah, we went on a walk and relaxed, had dinner together. Good Dragon Dance once. Although then Maractus could Con Guard. I think we just have to do it this way. I mean, like, I could technically have Swoobat. Because it would outspeed, most likely, and it probably could kill Simisage. But Sucker Punch probably just kills. Especially if it gets Swagger and it ends up at if it ends up at +1. We can always pivot, but we have to like minimize pivoting. Because that's when things could get scary, I think, is if we pivot too much and they get set up. We have a lot for the grass and not a lot for the fire. I'm realizing. Like who? Okay, you're kind of for Darmanitan. You could probably hang on with Simisear. Who else? Who's going like? Because this is like all these four are for the grass. I think we gotta get rid of something in here. Like. And we can always bring you too, because Fake Out's good. But it would have to be in like a 1v2 scenario. I guess it could really stop something if something's getting problematic. Like if I have to Darmanitan, if something dies, it could pivot in. Or it could also U-turn out. Okay, I think we just go with this. Yeah, I do enjoy them quite a lot. Okay. I haven't looked too much at my teammates' team, but I just assume they're sending in water moves, basically. Okay, we just gotta level up Garbode over to 67. I think that's over yet. Okay, let me just reset this. Oop. Yeah, okay. So let's give an expert belt to Gyarados. I think it benefits the most. Let's give Poison Bab to Arbiter. Let's give Expert Belt Hammerupt as well. And then we give Fire, Trickle, and Allure we give Leftovers to Jellicent. And frankly, I think Mienshao... Maybe there's something better for Mienshao. Hang on. Are you about to play Pokemon Go? Yep! We both tend to play it quite a lot. Okay. What's something better here? The more I think about it, the more I think the Mienshao pick's bad. I mean, you would only be for Ferrothorn. Or not, sorry, for Darmanitan. I mean, we could go you to bait fire attacks. Theoretically. Especially like if Darmanitan bulks up, it's probably going to want to click Flare Blitz immediately onto Durant. And then we just immediately switch to Chandelure for Flash Fire, and then... So if it goes to Rock Slide, like... Then what? Or Hammer Arm. I mean, I guess Jellicent. I'm not confident with this either. I guess I don't know what my concerns are. I think my concerns are something gets set up and out of control, in which case Mienshao actually is the better option. I'm kind of scared to lose Mienshao because it's quite valuable. But I think we gotta go with it. Yep, I did not have work today, thankfully. What am I giving you? I honestly could just give it the Silk Scarf for Fake Out damage, to be honest. Not amazing, but it helps. Okay, I gotta change my system's clock real quick to engage in this battle. Okay, hopefully this all goes well. I'm gonna have to focus up here because this is kind of a scary fight. Although we made it through the one double battle without any losses. Oh, based on my team, what if something's going bad, what am I sacking? Probably Jellicent or Garbodor or Camerupt. Probably Garbodor is the most likely. How physically bulky? Wait, hang on. I haven't really checked. How physically bulky is Jellicent? So I have a 70 with 100 HP. Okay, it's not that physically bulky. But I don't think we have anything better. Because then it could only hit me with either weak moves. Yeah, okay, I think that's the right call. Whew. Imagine they made Arbiter stats actually garbage. Isn't that? Okay, that was the one thing I wanted to check, actually, now that I think about it. Was, like, Poison Jab on Garbodor. What do we have? Because, like, we don't have... We're more of a physical attacker. I don't think we have the Poison Jab TM. You saying that did remind me of that. Let me pull this up. Like, because I could probably... Can I hurt scale Poison Jab onto it? It's 60 attack versus 95 attack. No. Oh, it doesn't learn Poison Jab. It's only physical poison move. Fucking gunk shot. Okay. Well. Looks like Sludge Bomb it is. That's kind of a weird choice, but okay. Ah! I guess I'm saving a third time. Okay, we're teaming up with the Water Boy. This is the last of the 3 double battles. So far we lost 2 in the first attempt, 0 in the second. Or in the second double battle. It's the final one. I have held items. I'm paranoid as fuck. Everyone's 67. Okay. Would you like me to share a joke? Sure, go for it. Okay. Fingers crossed. Hmm. Okay. Whew. I think Basculin swaggering is actually generally better for us having a chance in terms of living. Please don't get 95. Okay. You know, it's fine. That actually works out okay. Oh, fuck, that didn't kill. Okay. This could be problematic, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, this could get bad. Stockpile's fine. Hey, too, they're right. As I said, you gotta pay money for that. No misses, okay. What do you call a magic dog? What do you call it? Okay, so this is just getting stockpiled, which, you know. Okay. Do I assume this rock slides? I kind of have to. But it might just energy ball looking. It worked up. Fuck. Please, like flamethrower Simisage looking. Okay, it's stockpiled at max. An abracadabra. Oh. Okay. I don't like this. The situation is not ideal. Okay, I really need you to kill this Garbodor. Or Slowking, either or. I don't care who kills. Somebody needs to kill this now. Okay. And it is fire boosted. I could just die here. Holy shit. Okay. Sure, go for another one. Why not? Okay. I wonder if they're both going to target into this slot. What are they likely to click? Rock Slide or Crunch or Fire Punch or Sucker Punch. I think... Oh, it's +1 already. It could Rock Slide. Although it's... Yeah, no, it very much could Rock Slide here. Do we risk it, or... I think you're the safer pick. You're looking for camouflage pants, but you couldn't find any. That! Not ideal. Shouldn't do too much, hopefully. Is that a crit? That was not even a crit. Okay. This is likely to do. Likely to Energy Ball, the Semi-Sage. I'm doing this for the Intimidate. This is getting a little ugly. Hopefully I really want him to just like Sucker Punch me. Yeah, it's bad. Oh, that's huge. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay, that's also pretty big. Now it's just gonna be Ferrothorn, who's probably gonna curse. Okay, I think we have to switch now into Chandelure. Okay, that's helpful. Okay, Simipour's dead. I'm probably about to get Sucker Punched, aren't I? Well, we just pray we live. It is -2, actually. That's okay, that's fine. Okay. This thing can only Sucker Punch me. I just wait until it runs out. That's 3. It should only have 5, I believe. Okay. Shadow Ball. It shockingly didn't switch. It's okay, well, I mean, it can't hit me, so it's eventually gonna either switch or something else. Surprised it hasn't switched, to be honest. Okay. So this is probably Darmanitan for Rock Slide. Or actually, it's Simisear for Crunch. Could be problematic if it starts to set up, but we actually at least get the Intimidate. Dang, and I will read your message, just give me a few moments because I have to focus here. Okay. How much does this do? Not a lot. Okay. It might work up. I'm gonna try Dragon Dancing. Given it's now at neutral, Crunch did 225 is down. Hang on, sorry, I gotta map this out. 225 minus 180 is 45, so it should be doing. When it hits 45 is 0.75 of it, so it should be doing 60. If I have 120, I can do one more Dragon Dance. The reason I want to do that is because I want to make sure I can kill Darmanitan in one shot. Okay. And Waterfall can't miss. Okay, we should be safe here. I mean, now it can kill me, but at least with a crit. There's no way Simisear survives. Darmanitan shouldn't survive. There's no priority or anything. If I'm +2 so with the Stab Waterfall, this thing has decent HP but not a lot of defense. Let's fucking go. That's the second two. Okay, we learned from our first double battle failure how to deal with it. Okay, thank God. Huh, looks like my timing is up, huh? Ow, you got me! You and your Pokemon are on fire! Why do they even try when the move fails multiple times? That because they have no other moves that work against me. Literally because Fire Blast can't hit Chandelure, nor can Focus Blast, and it already stockpiled the max. So it has to Sucker Punch is the only way to hit me, which is why I use Taunt, because it's not an attacking move, and Sucker Punch only has 5 PP, so once it was out of PP, it couldn't hit me anymore. I was expecting the AI to switch, but it actually didn't, so it worked out well. Whew. Okay, that is that. Oh, that feels good. Whew. I think our next fight is a little less stressful, although it's 3 battles in a row, but... Oh my god. That does feel good. We did learn from our mistakes. Okay, I'm gonna turn my clock back to the normal time. I'm also gonna close some of these extra open tabs I have. And I'm also gonna mark off that we did the straight into City Gym Leaders. Okay, I decided last time, partially because the fight did not go particularly great with the one thing and I already lost 2 Pokemon, but I decided not to do the rival rematch fight. I definitely could, but it's very similar to the previous rival fight, which is like a 2-level cap difference. It's the exact same team with like half the Pokemon having different moves and held items, and that's like it. So it's not a big enough of a difference. I feel like I'm kind of cheaping out by not doing it, but it also feels like such an unnecessary risk. So, I don't know. Yeah, but some of the AI reasons doesn't switch. Yeah, I was expecting it to switch, to be honest, because usually it does, but I guess it didn't. I don't know. I don't know if it was a weird coding thing, but okay. So next we have the Icarus Shadow Triad battles. So this is 3 fights back to back where all 3 of them have. Okay, hang on, give me 1 sec. And I have to remember how to spell fucking Icarus City. There we go. Where there's here, I can read this off before I get anything horribly wrong. During the post game, each one of the Shadow Triad can battle once per season. They're all fought individually in a single battle, then a triple battle, then a rotation battle. If the player has fewer than 3 Pokemon remaining or declares battle, the remaining opponents will vanish until the next season changes. Okay. I mean, maybe I'll be able to heal in between, actually. I have no idea. I'm going to assume I can't, which is not a problem for me. So we just need to hit these guys with fighting moves, which you don't get. Burrow's too slow. We might have to rely on Pinsir again. Could do Mienshao. My one fear, because I could do the Pinsir thing again, because Pinsir worked really well previously. Pinsir is a really good move pool here, by the way. 75 speed. Pinsir is like 80, right? 85? I should outspeed it. I know I would on Mienshao. Mienshao would definitely kill. Mienshao would be good for the triple battle too, probably. Yeah, Axelgore we're not outspeeding. I think we lead Mienshao here. I don't think any of these kill Mienshao in one hit. Well, I don't know. You take neutral from Steel. That probably does kill us. We could just immediately U-turn. We would just need to figure out what is most likely to occur. Okay, I'm gonna take a real quick BRB break, I think. And then we'll continue to plan this fight. I do need a drink. Oh, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Okay, so triple battles are always the scariest, I feel like. Although looking at this, I think we actually put Gyarados in the middle and we put like Pinsir on the right. Because Pinsir should be able to kill that guy. And then we just need to figure out this last bit. So it's a rotation battle. Excuse me. We can't really fake out. We probably could immediately U-turn into something. We just have to be confident it can work with this. The fact that they have Guillotine is kind of funny. I need something that's like relatively safe consistently throughout all these. Like, I can't have a specific answer into, like, one thing, unfortunately. Like, it needs to be safe going into everything. I mean, throw could work. I don't know, what do I want to do about Banette? Banette scares me a little bit. Not because it's, like, that good, but just because I don't have, like, a great answer into it. It's a physical attacker? Oh. I mean, we just need something that... I mean, a dark type works against it. The problem is we also need it to not be able to kill our guys. Like, I think Gyarados works fine into it. Yeah, I think Gyarados works fine into it. We could just, honestly, just waterfall it. It's not super... I mean, it might take 2 hits. Oh god, yeah, that's pretty weak. We could even give it a fucking Frostberry to be safe. I can't take... Well, I mean, I can immediately Earthquake, but B-Sharp has pretty good physical defenses. Like, I feel like I want to immediately pivot into something. I just don't know what. Because, oh god, it's right. These are just going to basically click random fucking moves, is the problem. That makes this a little tricky. Like, who? Okay, who's guaranteed to... Ooh, this is tricky. Like, I can spam Earthquake on Gyarados, basically. I can immediately pivot over. And just spam Earthquake. But at some point, that strategy no longer works. And then what's the plan after that? I mean, I could just slap something. I mean, Bisharp is not super specially bulky. It's okay. I don't really want to risk Chandelure here. I mean, you generally function into things. I could bring you... Although there's some risk in that. I won't know which Bisharp I kill, most likely. I mean, I could just... Okay, I might want something. Wait. What am I... Okay, hang on. I think we do... We could bring Crocodile and Zoroark. That probably works fine. I don't think this is going to be too hard, although I do need someone with Fly. Do I even have anyone ready with Fly? I do, okay. Let's fly over there. I think this should be actually pretty straightforward, to be honest. The triple battle is the scariest, but I think... Wait, no. Okay, tweaking plan. I need a way to kill the left B-Sharp. Because I want to fake out the Axelgore to make... Okay, hang on. We're rethinking this real quick. Hang on. I need to be able to kill the B-Sharp before it can attack Mienshao, potentially. 70 base speed. Oop. Flamethrower should kill from Chandelure. It's risky, but it's probably the safest play. Actually, wait. Does Seismitoad get Drain Punch by, like, level up? No, wait, that's... Well, no, that's fine, because if it can't Giga Drain me if it's faked out, because it doesn't have... It has Hydration, yeah. You get Drain Punch... Okay, wait, we can bring you. Hang on. And then you would be in the middle instead of Gyarados. And then we would pivot to Gyarados. And then I think goes in the Swanisla and we don't bring Zoroark. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Oh wait, I was thinking about Earthquake on Gyarados. We can't have Earthquake on Gyarados. Yeah, we don't have the Earthquake TM. I'm thinking of Black and White 1. Okay. I'll figure something out. Do you like every Pokemon game? I mean, I'm not like... I don't know if I would say I like every Pokemon game. But I mean, I generally do like them quite a lot. Like, I mean, some of the spin-off games is more so what I mean. Like, all the mainline ones I really like that I've played. Let's actually bring you inside. Hang on. Speaking of the plans a little bit here. Oh, wait, we did want to... Actually, no, let's still bring Gyarados, I think. Oh, wait, Gyarados technically is above the cap. It's the only one. And we can be pretty confident it's going to be a Giga Drain into this slot. Actually, we could bring Chandelure. Although I'm just so scared of bringing Chandelure, to be honest. Too many dark moves. We can be pretty confident Axelgore go Grass move into the Seismitoad slot. So we just need something to take the Giga Drain. Honestly, Gyarados is fine for that. It's going to be a level over, but I knew that was going to be a potential risk, given all the double battle stuff. Crocodile's mainly here just for Banette. You're here as a backup. Punch. Can I give you, like, Shadow Claw or anything? You can get A back. It's not great. At that point, I'm better off using Surfer Waterfall. What are you better at? Physical. Our nature is neutral. Yeah, then I guess we go. Well, Surf is probably slightly better, actually, because it's only a 10 attack power difference between the two, and Surf is 95. I don't know. It can learn Waterfall? I guess I should ask that question. Oh, it can. Okay, Surf it is! How many? I've played all of them except for the original Gen 2, so I've not played Gold, Silver, or Crystal, and then I've not played Scarlet or Violet as of yet. Those are the only ones, though. I've played all the other ones. Not quite how that works. Drain Punch. I do not need Echo Void. Okay. 67 is our level cap. I'm fine with making an exception for Gyarados, given we had just done 3 fights with a 67 cap, so it going over was feasible. Did you play Gen 1 on an emulator? I did it on an emulator. I do own a physical copy of Red for the Game Boy, funny enough, but I never really played it too much physically. Let me do a quick move check here. Yeah, you're pretty much just spam clicking Drain Punches left and right. You Drain Punch. I'm gonna move Swords Dance. Tweak this. You're here for Storm Throw. Fine. I might not even need Dragon or Gear. Wait, do I? Okay, hang on. Can I work around Gyarados here just for funsies? I should. What is? Chandelure's base speed is 80. The Sharp is 70. That's scary. I'm assuming I'm presumably switching in on a Grass move against Axelgore. Like, I could bring it literally just for Axelgore. I'll just bring it for just Axelgore. Fuck it. It's fine. And this is the right order, correct? Yeah, okay. This works. We're gonna give you the expert belt first and foremost. Okay. We're gonna give you an expert belt. We'll give you... I don't know what the Arceus fighting plate is called. We'll give you the deep black glasses, I guess. Actually, we should probably give it a Rostberry. Give you... what are you more likely to click? Probably the ground move. Give you a soft sand. Cool. And we give you leftovers to heal off the little bit of damage it takes from Axel, because it has to take Giga Drain and then probably Sludge Bomb most likely. Yeah, I would assume so. Although at that point it might give up and go for a different slot, which is a bit scary. So I could switch one slot into be Camerupt. I think Pinsir will be fine in the other slot. It should be fine. Okay. Whew. Okay, level 67 on everybody. Triple check. Items on everyone. Cool. Level cap for all three of these is 67. Yes. All the B Sharps level 65, and then the Absol, Axelgor, and Banette are 67. Okay, perfect. Let's go. I think this should be pretty straightforward. I would just want the dowsing machine, actually. Congratulations. Getsus won't do anything anymore. No, to be more precise, he can't do anything anymore. That's why we won't forgive you. Battle us. I'll win. That is the only way to regain his lost heart. Yeah, I don't know, buddy. Is my girlfriend? Oh yeah, she definitely knows about it. We you know, at this point we've been together for 7.5 years. We know all each other's faults, faults and problems. There's no way Drain Punch just doesn't kill everything here. Because Absol's pretty fragile and we outspeed by a decent margin. Worst it does is Sucker Punch. Cool. And finally, the B Sharp. So what? They actually get pretty good money. You know, Lily, we probably don't know everything about each other, but we know, you know, mostly everything. What do you want? Do you want to keep battling? Battle for Getsus. That is the only proof that I'm living now. Okay, Shadow Triad number 2. Triple battle time. This is normally the scariest, but I think we have a pretty safe strat here. The Axelgor stuff could get a little awkward, I guess, but... Okay. So, we fake out the Axelgor, we Drain Punch left B Sharp, and then we Storm Throw right B Sharp. That should... We should outspeed the 2 B Sharps, I'm pretty sure. Assuming Seismitoad does, I guess that could get a little awkward, but... Perfect. This should kill. Even if it's not stab, it's quad super effective, yeah. And then... Yeah, Axelgor is... flinched. Now we're going to switch out of you just to be 100% safe. You get switched into Chandelure. I think Pinsir's fine to take a hit. I don't think there's anything safe to switch in, to be honest, so we just leave Pinsir in. Who can, get a smidgen of damage in, I guess. But it should, as far as I know, it should Giga Drain into the Seismitoad slot. I just don't know what it's gonna want to, who it's gonna Sludge Bomb. That's why I was kind of switching things around. That was a crit. No! Oh, that just killed! I guess I thought I was gonna resist, but it was neutral. Okay, I was not expecting that to kill! I'm just a shadow after all. I mean, that makes things easier. We don't have to worry about some weird crit killing something. What do you want? Do you want to keep battling? We, the Shadow Triad, we are and will be the royal servants of Getsus. Okay. Okay, rotation battles kind of suck because the enemies just literally click random fucking moves. So, who is the safest thing to switch into? I think Pinsir. Then we Storm Throw and hope it rotates. You didn't rotate. Oh, you did rotate. Do they have teleportation? I don't know. I think they just go invisible or something weird. Unfortunately, now we have a 50-50 of if it rotates. I'm just gonna X-Scissor. Damn, it switched. I don't think this can one-shot me with whatever he uses. Okay, that's fine. We pivot you. I think we just Surf. Okay. For the superpower or technology? I would assume technology, but like, it's not really ever explained. Okay, that's fine. I will just Surf. No, we could safely pivot me and Shadow and get the kill. Okay, yeah, this one was pretty straightforward. Granted, I mean, 6 of the Pokemon are B sharp, so this is much easier to play around than a lot of trainers. And the B sharp, in case you didn't notice, have a pretty glaring weakness. Makes this a lot easier. You didn't even have to use our Raw Spare. We didn't have to use more than really 3 Pokemon, technically. So. How disappointing. Yeah, they get pretty good money. What is this item? Just a PP up? Okay. Cool! Well, that's another thing off the list. So I think next we're gonna want to do... We have one more battle-ish, mini-battle more so, I guess, that we have to do before we are able to... Before I'm willing to kind of move on to the rest of the game for a bit. So, just to explain, that was... Let me find this. Shadow Triad. We have a bunch of little areas we still have to fully explore. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Victory Road, because we can fight N, and I think it's his Reshiram, in a 1v6 with a level cap of 70. And then the next level cap is 74, which is the P2 Colress fight, as well as the E4 team. The one problem is we run into an awkward situation. Let me see real quick. I'll try to point this out. So, we have a fight then with N once we catch Reshiram, or I think it might be Zekrom, I don't know, and Kyurem, where we then go fight N, which I think I've shown this briefly on stream. Where the level cap is just, like, impossibly awkward to work around. Because we have a winter battle where the level cap, I could do 77 or 75, while the E4 is 74 and the champion is 78. And I can't, like, confidently work fully around that. I mean, the one solution would just be to PK Hex change my levels down if on, like, 1 Pokemon or 2 Pokemon if it's necessary. Or I could just come right after the champion fight and fight him. Although that makes things a little easier. Like there's not really a good way to do this. And I guess theoretically something could get to level like 75 in the chorus fight that I want for the E4 rematch. But we're just gonna have to work with it. But then once we get to, we can level our guys up to 70, and then that makes all these other random routes a little bit safer. So yeah, most of this is just, I mean, there's a few encounters. These are the encounters we have left. So we're not doing a lot of encounters, but we're going around trying to find little items and stuff. So yeah, okay. Oh yeah, the other end fight. Let me pull this up too, because this is what we're going to be doing next. Pokemon White 2, it is... Okay, we're fighting Reshiram. Cool. With Fusion Flare, Dragon Pulse, Extrasensory, and Imprison. So, full-blown special attacker. Actually, let me really quickly remove my items. And oh no, Seismic got took with something that cuts its physical attack when you're hitting them with special attacks. Yeah, I mean, it was the safest option just because of the fact that I couldn't Drain Punch a Ghost type. The game did it to itself. And we did this whole thing without even needing Gyarados. We didn't cheat that fight. I mean, yeah, so there's the two options are literally fight N with a level cap, like one above. And there's a good chance we're going to end up fighting Cynthia with a level 79 or 80 Pokemon because of the other fights that are at the Morimoto and the other guys' fights that are at the cap, so it is what it is. Anyway. Let me pull up Reshiram. Theoretically, I could grab Blissey, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, it's kind of scary. The worst is stat. Like, I could... What are you weak to? Let me think. So, Dragon, Ground... Is that it? Dragon and Ground? And Rock. Okay. Jellicent matches okay into it. Wouldn't it be great if I had fucking Earthquake on this? Jellicent matches okay. You can just spam Surf. It's pretty specially bulky. Other than that, things get a little scary. I don't have much with, like, Protect, unfortunately. Nor do I have a really good way of lowering its attack. You could probably take a hit or two. And the other thing I could try to do is pivot around to PP stall it out, but that would take way too long. And would not be consistent. So I think we just do Jellicent. Gyarados. What is this thing's speed, actually, out of curiosity? 90. Okay, Mienshao would pretty much guaranteed outspeed. I could just fake out and, like, U-turn for a tiny bit of chip, but it's probably not worth that. You probably are good to take a hit, but you don't have a ground. I don't know. What's your Spidef? Hey, we have a plus Spidef nature on you. You're neutral. We have plus Spidef on you. You actually probably could take a hit and get Earthquake in. You might outspeed, but I'm gonna assume you don't, just based off purely IVs. I'm slightly over-planning this fight, but you gotta do that sometimes. Given it's a 6v1. But I mean, it is a scary Pokemon. How well do you take a hit? Not good enough, I don't think. It's a shame that both Dugong and Walrein neither of them have thick fat. I mean, Reuniclus could probably take a hit. Got some good special bulk. and isn't hit super effectively by anything. Let's see. I'm gonna avoid bringing you, I guess. I guess Chandelure's probably fine. It is pretty good SpDef as well. Let me just... I'm like sort of checking abilities to make sure... Or natures to make sure I'm not... Like to maximize stuff to the best of my ability. Yeah, you have plus SpDef too. Okay, this team I think is good enough. I probably am okay without Seismitoad having a ground move, to be honest. Especially if I'm more physically or specially bulky. Same, okay. Bulky. One other thing of note is I could, like, paralyze it or something. Like, Burn isn't going to achieve anything. I don't even know if I can burn. I could... Do I have Toxic in this game, actually? I could poison it. That would make things good. Although, he probably has a full restore. We do have Toxic. Hold up. I'll get rid of Shadow Ball because I can just relearn that with the TM. Should probably give it to one other guy just to be safe. I think I could give it... Maybe I give it to Gyarados. I don't need everything. Yeah, so many Pokemon do get Toxic. I don't need Thunderbolt on this. Okay. Get these guys to level 70, figure out their held items, then we'll fly to Victory Road. I have a pretty good idea where I need to go. Might take me a sec, but... Water Spout is good, but I think I'm gonna pass. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have Protect, but that's okay. I don't have a good way of, like, pivoting around. I don't have really anything to resist Dragon Pulse. I don't have any good, like, specially bulky steel types. Everything at all. I mean, quite a few still can. This would have been a perfect time for a Lomomola, probably, but alas. Yeah, we pretty much are just gonna have to pray that he doesn't have a bunch of full restores. Because that could kind of mess this whole thing up. But I guess that would cause problems regardless of the Toxic. Okay, so I think the leftovers are going on you because you're the lead. I'll just slap Mystic Water on you. That's where you're clicking. You. I can put Soft Sand on Crocodile. Spell Tag, I guess, will go on to you. And Twisted Spoon, I guess, goes on. You. Okay, we just gotta grab Swanna to go fly over there. Yeah, this should be pretty straightforward, I'm pretty sure. And then we could just casually go around the region for an hour and get some items. Hopefully with minimal risk. I'll try, yeah, for when I'm running around the region, I have to bring, like, decent Pokemon, but nothing that I'd be super sad if I lost. I forget what exactly some of the levels were. Because I know when we were going on, like, from Route 2 to Route 1, we had to back off because the trainers were too high leveled. That might have been, they might have been, like, level, like, 68 when we were running a 67 cap. I think. So, now we'll be able to be level, like, 70, 71. 72 even, maybe. 73 is probably pushing it. Yeah, and I know we have a few encounters left. Unfortunately, 2 of the encounters are just not good. Because one of them's Horsey / like Finneon, and the other is Watchog. That being said, there's still some, you know, generally decent encounters. Hi! What? Oh, this was Ensor! I get it now! Okay. Everyone's level 70, everyone has held items. Cool. Hopefully this doesn't go horribly wrong. Where am I? Why do I feel like I've been here in this room before? Hey, we're so much higher level. We should be able to run, right? Cool. That item up there is just a rare candy. Okay, this artwork is goofy. I like this thing. Yes? Just like scurries away. You see it running around the stairs. That's so funny. Oh, I'm easily amused. I'm still in Victory Road as of now. Yeah, okay. This is not an encounter I can get. Do you like most people? Generally speaking, I think I get along with people pretty good usually. Okay, hang on, let me do one more save. So this is okay. So this is Ends Castle. I don't think there's any encounters down here, unfortunately. But that's okay. You came. This is Team Plasma's castle, the ruins of Ghetsis' dreams. The deepest chamber of this castle. It's a place that holds a special meaning to me. I have to face you there. Follow me. Actually, rather than just leading you there, I'd prefer to follow. That way I can see which paths you choose and observe what catches your interest. So, I ask this of you. Take me to the deepest chamber of this castle. Sure. You lead and I'll follow. Okay. Kinda cool that he vibes with us. I remember this is the place where Anthea and Concordia took care of me as a human. The 7 sages all taught me many different things. I'm gonna explore this pretty thoroughly, I think. Oh, it's his childhood room. This place was my entire world. When I was little, I was abandoned deep in the woods. The ones who took me in and raised me were the Pokemon who lived there. Then, one day, a man appeared before me, claiming to be my father. That was Ghetsis. The things he gave me were the name Harmonia, the knowledge a king would need, Pokemon with their hearts shut so very tightly I couldn't even talk to them. In this room. I'll be outside. Oh, poor guy. But he gave us a luxury ball! Ooh, ooh. Wee. This place is pretty destroyed, unfortunately. I mean, maybe not. Well, unfortunately, a little bit, but at the same time, probably for the best. Given Ghetsis being not so nice. Ooh, overheat. Don't know if I'll ever use that, admittedly, but we take it. Maybe I'll find a use. This is our destination. Go inside. Anything on this way? Nope. Okay. I'll do another save here real quick. May as well. Wow, after we beat him, he gives us $14,000 in this fight. That's the place. It was 2 years ago. For the sake of Pokemon, for my world of truth, I put my beliefs on the line and battled a certain trainer. And I lost. But at the same time, I learned something important. To make the world better, you must accept different ideas. I learned that this is the formula for changing the world. accepting different ideas. I want to see if you're a trainer whose heart is strong enough to do that. Reshiram, come. Reshiram also wants to know which truths you seek and how good a trainer you are. Battle with me. Are you prepared? Yep. Show me your depth. Show me the depth of your determination. Okay, your General One Trainer, N. Fruity. Okay, Turbo Blaze is pretty much irrelevant this fight. Toxic. I do have Recover. Okay, that's good. Because he has no moves that I share with him. And then we can kind of just spam Recover here, actually. I didn't even consider that. More, let me hear the voice of your Pokemon. Get an idea how much this does. 236... to 121. Okay, hang on real quick. 236 minus 121. It's 115, so 130. If that was a low roll, that crit could kill. So I'm gonna have to math this next attack out too. 128 minus 128. 108. Okay, that might have been a high roll actually, that first attack. Eventually I'll click Surf, but this is just the safest approach at the moment. And if I get crit, then I'm forced to probably switch. That brought me down to 113. Wait, am I doing my math right here? 118, I think I am. That did exactly half. Okay, yeah, so there's definitely a crit roll that can kill me. I don't think all of them do, though. I'm getting... Is 236 over 118 blood pressure hypertensive crisis? So glad that that's what Google's going for. So I think we're going to find out real quick if he has a potion. I'm going to click Surf here, though. He does. Okay. Well, that's okay. As long as I don't get crit this next turn... Oh god, that is awkward, actually. We have to hit Toxic on it. And now... Ooh, now we either have to risk a crit or switch. Okay, we know it's gonna be Dragon Pulse. We can guarantee he goes for a different move if I switch to someone specific. Probably not. But I don't really want to risk the 1 in 16 here. Okay, let me see how much it does to Gyarados. We might have to do some kind of just pivoting here. Although there's some crit risk in that. But I'm pretty sure you take this just fine. There's a chance it goes for Imprison. Okay, you're too valuable to risk. I think we go you. This is kind of scary. How much does this do? Actually. Too much. Okay. Crit would have killed there. Oh, fuck. Okay, something's gotta get risked here. This strategy, I should have just clicked Recover. Ah, we risked another crit. Yeah, we should have just fucking clicked Recover. We know we don't outspeed here. Fuck, man. Please don't have another healing, and please don't crit. Please, please, please. We risked like, what, 3 crits that fight? Unnecessarily for the most part. For like 3 crit kills that would have all been pretty bad. Well, I could live, I guess, without Reuniclus or Seismitoad, if worst case. Oh my god. Reshiram and I were defeated. Your feelings, your desire to pursue ideals. That's what surpassed us. Battling with you reminded me of 2 years ago. It may just be a little, but I know you better. That's how I feel. And Reshiram, thank you for everything. My journey with you has been truly wonderful. From now on, I want you to use your power to help this trainer realize his dreams. I know, I'll miss you too, but your task is to help humans who seek the truth. I've learned so much from you. I'll do my best to tell everyone else what I learned on my own. I'll be okay, I can talk to Pokemon. I'll become the bridge between Pokemon and humans. That's my truth. So, rest well. No! Don't do that! Rack, I entrust you with this Lightstone. No, you can keep him! Keep him! You're just making me feel bad! Lightstone. Take the Lightstone to Dragonstone Spiral Tower. Oh. You're making me get emotional out here. You sure you don't want to just... You switched to the trainer I battled 2 years ago and I plan to say thank you. Just because I'm curious, is there anything over here? Nope. Okay, well, we beat the Box Art Legendary. I was sort of thinking briefly about the whole end, because he has 4 different season battles. I was initially planning on just doing 1, and the level cap thing is weird. Maybe what I do is after I beat the E4, Cynthia, Morimoto, and the other guy, I feel bad that I don't remember his name, maybe we just PK Hex our Mons down to the level cap of 67, and just fight all 4 variants of N, because we can just change the seasons with the internal clock. I may consider that. That might be a better option. It feels like, I guess like, it feels like it should be a risk before fighting the E4 that I could lose Mons there. But at the same time, it's just awkward to level cap it. And that way I could do them all at the very end. And I guess I would be going into the end fight. Assuming I'd probably only just do 1 season then otherwise. I don't know. Either that or I do the end fight first and then PKX my Mons down again. Like, either could work. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. I'll sit on it. We're not going to get the chance to do it today. Because we have to catch Reshiram and then as well as Kyurem, which I just cheated in 2 Master Balls because I don't plan on using them, and that just makes the process quicker. Because we're literally only catching him purely because it's required to do the end rematches, where he has like 6 full Pokemon. These different weather teams based on the season, which I think is kind of cool. Pokemon League Winter. Yeah, I definitely risked more crits than I should have there. But it worked out. Yes, I don't know if I ever even... I probably would have caught Reshiram in my classic White 2. I wonder if I ever actually fought, like, the end battles. I have, like, no recollection of them from being a kid, so... But yeah, so we have a level cap of 74. That's the last major cap. Let me take these held items off. So now it's just a matter of going around to all the places that I want to go. Okay, it's Nishino. That's the other guy. We can go around, do all the random areas. We have a lot of areas to just kind of go through, get items, fight trainers, make money, risk Pokemon. Okay, I have to figure out what kind of like team I want to bring with me. There's certain Mons, yeah, that I think I'm gonna keep as safe as can be. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna take a really quick BRB break though. Use anime ends gift isn't all that special. Meh! I'm not familiar with that in the anime. So, you'll have to tell me about them. I'll be right back real quick. one more second. Oh, a lot of trainers seem to perfectly understand their Pokemon. I get what you mean. I think it's in the anime, it's more of like, just like, in the way you'd understand a pet, while N can probably talk, like, and directly just, like, hear the words. So. Okay. So, I'm pretty much just going to try to build a pretty balanced team here and switch a few Mons out as needed. I'm pretty confident I'm going to be bringing Swanna, because it is both Surf and Fly. Everything else, I'm uncertain of. So anything that I think is going to be, like, super valuable, I don't want to bring. I think we can bring Sawsbuck. Like, or for, like, the E4 specifically. I want to keep, like, Levani alive. I know. And Crocodile and B-Sharp and Mienshao and Gyarados. Those are all things that, like, I think are likely to have value. I think Throw's fine to bring. Because it's like, yeah, like, I want to bring good things, but I also have to be cautious about what I'm willing to bring. Pikachu's kind of a leader of Ash's Pokemon. Yeah, like, Ash is good at understanding Pikachu, and then Pikachu can understand all the other Mons. Let's see. We have 2 flying weaknesses already. We don't have any rock types, huh? I might bring Zoroark, I'm debating. Although it's just so hard to switch Zoroark in. We don't actually have a grass weakness. We could bring something like Seismitoad. Camerup's probably fine to bring. That's what, a water weakness. Rock is neutral. Ground is super effective. I could bring Stoutland. Stoutland's generally... Well, that's another fighting weakness. And just another normal type in general. Well, I could bring Walrein. Although both of our water types being weak to rock is not ideal. I don't think I see a need for Crawdaunt in the E4. Another electric weakness, another fighting, another bug. We have what, one ground weakness? Garbodor is probably okay. Although it's just not that great. Actually, I know I'm not going to be using Reuniclus. Like, that's pretty straightforward. I don't know why I'd be using it. And that doesn't give us any new problems. Or give us, like, a double weakness. Maybe we do just run you. Because we don't have any grass weaknesses. I don't think Seismitoad would be used in the E4 rematch. I'd be surprised if it was. Like, it's a good Pokemon, but I don't think it has, like, a prevalent need. Either that or we bring Garbodor. This is probably fine to bring. Yeah, no, he does have the close bond with Pikachu. Okay. Get everyone to 70. Maybe we might want to move relearn Seismitoad to give it a ground move. Everyone's going to 70. I guess we don't really have much in terms of faster sweeper mons, I just realized. We have a lot. I mean, bulkier mons in general are good, and we could just buy healing items. We have a lot of money. And we'll see. We'll see if we run into, like, some glaring problem. Like Emolga. I mean, honestly, Emolga has the potential to be problematic. Real quick. Do we have strength on you? No. We have strength on you, which seems stupid. Oh, I've never used you in this game, have I? I was using you in White 1. What is your nature? Plus attack minus speed. I mean, okay. Okay, so we got one move slot on Seismitoad, one on Throw, one on Reuniclus. Let me just take a quick peek at what HMs they can learn, and I will use that to determine what I want to give them. No Thunderbolt on Reuniclus. Do we have Flash Cannon? No. I don't think we... Do we have Energy Ball? I don't think we do. It's hard to remember between Black and White 1 and Black and White 2 what I have and don't have. Yeah, and I'm not going to do any like move tutor stuff right now. I've kind of saved those. I'll probably try to use those sooner or later. Brass Knot? I don't know how alphabets work. No, what the fuck? Where are all these TMs? You have Hidden Power? No. The fuck? No wonder I gave it Strength. Attack stat is not very good, but we might just have to give it a physical move, funny enough. That or Thunder Wave. We have Psyshock? Okay, yeah, I'll do Psyshock because it does physical damage. That could help. Not great, but that's like the only thing we can do. Okay, let's look at Seismitoad. Sludge Bomb, Rock Slide, Bulldoze. Be back. I guess Rocks. Because what? Poison Jab would be good against. I think just Grass, and that's just too risky to stay in on. Yeah, let's do Rock Slide. Okay, and then Throw is one of the moves it's getting is Strength. I will look up its other move, though. Which probably shouldn't be Rock Slide, because now we have 2 Rock Sliders. And I already don't like clicking the move due to the accuracy. Another Poison Jabber. Oop! Fuck that up. Could do Dig. In hindsight, maybe I should have just taught Dig to Seismitoad over the Heart Scale, but oh well. Probably Dig or Bulldoze. Maybe Bulldoze, because that might be able to save us in certain scenarios. I don't even necessarily need superpower, but I'll keep it, because I don't think there's anything great without having a move tutor like Elemental Punch. Okay, what moves are we or what items are we giving to who? I think you get leftovers. There. We got 2 expert belts. Who's getting them? Butterfly, ice. Yeah, I guess you get an expert belt, and then you get an expert belt. I know it's the 2 water types, but so be it. Ooh, I guess get charcoal. You get a black belt. And then you just get the energy thingy, whatever it's called. Not what it's called, it's the seed, grass, this miracle seed. I'm so good at my job. This isn't a job, I don't get paid. Let me just do some quick move, re-switching around, and we'll go from there. Okay, we're just gonna do that. I probably should just give this return over double edge, but... That... Come on, chargers. Cool! Well, I guess I'll just kind of weirdly follow my sheet from what I was initially planning on doing. Let's kind of do... Pinwheel Forest. We'll start there. I also got to heal real quick, otherwise we're not going to have max PP on anything that just got out of TM. There's both the inside and the outside of Pinwheel Forest. Then we have a tiny bit on Route 3. Then we'll kind of go from there. So yeah, there's quite a few routes with just random shit that we have to go for. So I'm guessing with the level cap of 70, we should be 5, maybe even 10 levels above a lot of these guys. Which makes this a lot safer than I would have previously been. Let's do... I guess we can do the outside first. I have to see who I already fought. I think these people and that's it. Okay. Yo, try not to bring a shot. Oh, okay. Protein. Any of this is good. And it's like the anime of trainers both Pokemon battle, but they're also their pets. Yep. Son of... Okay, that's on that side. I thought it was on this side. But I never went for it. That's over there. These trainers, man. They scare me. Wait, what? Max Elixir. And right here. We're leading Swanna right now. Okay. 3 Pokemon. Linoon. 63, okay. I'm paranoid that this is gonna have Thunderbolt, because I'm pretty sure it can learn that. So, I'm switching. Fuck me. Really? Really? Are we gonna immediately lose a Pokemon? 100 base people. Assuming it has level up moves. 59 would be Belly Drum, Rest / Bestow. We don't have a Ghost type. Fuck. Well. Shit. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's good. Okay, so this might just be level up moveset. I kind of assume that the Ace Trainers aren't going to have level up movesets. Because it seems like sometimes they don't. It didn't even have a Chesto Berry. What the fuck? Okay, they just threw. They probably could have just swept like half my team there, to be honest with you. Cool. They seem to be a lot of the... Nope, that... Yep. Okay, Rock Slide, go. Yeah, so it might generally be level up moves. That did not do as much as I would have liked. We're expert belted too, Jesus. We should be fine. Yeah. Okay, I can just surf it so I don't risk the miss. Actually, I probably should have Drain Punched, but whatever. One more to go. Not gonna lie, I'm a bit paranoid. I like how every fight I'm super fucking paranoid that I'm gonna die or I'm gonna lose Pokemon. Not die, but lose Pokemon. Okay. Dude, wow. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. As long as we don't get 95. Please, for the love of God, do not get 95. And please kill. Thank God. Okay. Ah! Dude, the fact that they keeps doing like setup moves, man. How to make me terrified in 3 seconds. Okay. And all these vitamins. Oh god, we need more Moo Moo Milks. I also meant to check if we needed balls. Okay, after this round, I might have to go take a detour. You're just in Driftveil, too. Oh. Clean that little corner there, right? I don't think so. I trained and trained like a madman, and my Pokemon trained even more. Okay. Okay, I like this guy. This guy seems chill. Just the ace trainers that are a nightmare. Yeah, no, this guy clicked Foresight. We're good. Okay, 95. Tackle! What the? How do we go from belly drumming Linoon to tackle Tyrogue? How are these next to each other? Oh, God. Nintendo, you make no sense sometimes. That should be okay. Maybe the high jump kick. Crunch, okay. This probably doesn't kill. Oh, it actually does. Cool. Crafty's pretty bulky, but I guess we do have a 9 level difference. Sure. You do you, buddy. No Endure that time, I guess. Okay. Well, he had one actual Pokemon. I'm like still paranoid right now. Okay, well that's not what I wanted. Oh look, a throw. I got one of those. Second battle. Okay, you teleported. I was not expecting you to be standing there. Is she punching rocks? Does she think she's Chris Redfield? What's going on, Battle Girl Lee? Is that a pun on the word girly? Literally, what did I say literally to? I word vomit so much that I like don't know what half the shit I say is. Teleport. Oh. She just, yeah, I mean, like, what? She was in a different spot than she was. When I ran to the grass. Caught me off guard. He did teleport. I don't know if... I don't know it would matter, but... Okay, Poliwrath... probably won't live it. If Scrafty didn't live, I don't think Poliwrath will. But it might. It didn't. Cool. Yeah, we just have to be careful not to get past level 74. But we'll deal with that as we go. Ooh, fighting gem. Yeah, honestly, gems are always really good. For safety, I think I'm gonna quickly... Let's fly Driftveil real quick. I want to buy some more Moo Moo Milks, and I just wanted to heal. I'll go from there. Excuse me. Whew. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. I will gladly rest my Pokemon. Okay. I hope to see you again, Nurse Joy. Tee-hee-hee. Okay, 12. We have so much money because of the Abyssal Ruins. 36. I think we'll stop at 48. That should be enough for a while. 48. Ooh, excuse me. Jeez Louise. The burps. They're getting me. Oh yeah, I want to do a quick check. Do we have enough Pokeballs? Oh, these are actually in here. 14, 19. Oh yeah, we're fine. Cool. So the reason why I don't hack it in for Master Balls is because that makes catching encounters too easy. I've honestly debated it more recently. Like initially I was doing it just because typical Nuzlocks don't do that. But like, I feel like catching the encounter to me is a less important part of Nuzlocking. It's more just the randomness of it. Actually, let me go grab that other item. But it hasn't really been that much of an issue. I've only missed like 2 or 3 encounters because I've been unable to catch them in the course of the like 6 Nuzlocks I've done. But I mean, I guess I probably have leaned more toward keeping or using regular balls just because just the normal mechanics of the game. It's just this guy. Let me switch my lead actually. Hey, try not to have a refreshing battle and blow away all my troubles. Whatever you say, buddy. Furret. Okay. Okay, I can deal with a Furret. Yeah, so the aces are looking 63 on this round and 61 for the regular guys. Fuck it, we jump kick. Oh my god, are you serious? I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. Okay, I'm never clicking jump kick again. I missed the 5%. Jesus Christ, game. If it hadn't clicked Amnesia and had a decent move, I could have died there. Oh my god. Why do I still have it? Fuck, man. Game's trying to scare the shit out of me. I was like, we should be fine. We were not fine. Okay, you're probably our easiest option here. I think it's a pretty good attack stat. I could also give Seismitoad Ice Beam, I realize. Oh my god, that was a crit. Really? Are you kidding me? What? Bro! That hurt. That one hurt. That feels kind of dumb. Oh yeah, no, you got your own Seismitoad. Ha. I can't believe that killed. I guess I'm not that baffled, but like, I wouldn't have expected it. That sucks. Oh well. Guess we gotta find a replacement. Kind of an unfortunate one to lose there too, but just because generally it's a good mon, and I haven't had the chance to use it much. Oh well. It be what it be. Yeah. Nugget. Oh, cool. Once we get the fishing rod, we at least get a Whiscash, which isn't probably as good, but I'm so glad I used a heart scale to get Mudshot on this thing for it to just instantly eat shit. A Brave Bird crit. Was there something better I should have switched in there? I mean, probably not. Like, if I'm looking at stats, I'm just curious. Yeah, 75 defense, 105 HP, like... What? What else could I have switched in there? I think Reuniclus probably would have died, too. Yeah, Reuniclus is like, what, 10 HP better? Or not 10, 5 HP base stat better? What the hell? That did a lot! Yeah, I don't think anything on my team was living that. Holy crap. I guess it is like 125 base attack or something like that. Have you noticed Ash Pikachu seems to love being on Ash's shoulder and being... Yeah, well, I mean, hey, that's been an established thing since the beginning of the show. Okay, well... Yeah, I was like, Seismitoad is not fragile in the slightest. Oh well. I just bring like you. I guess so. What? One more psychic weakness, one more ground weakness. Really, yeah. I feel like we're probably missing coverage on a lot of moves. I don't know. Let me just rare candy this thing up. Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. But that's life. I guess I'll just give it the expert belt that I just took off. Bit of some move variety. Yeah, that is kind of a bummer. I like using Seismitoad. Oh well. Theoretically, it's good for some boss fight down the road, probably, but you know, I can't do much of it. I mean, something was dead to that Brave Bird crit, like anything on my team. I wouldn't have expected the Brave Bird crit to kill, to be honest. I would have expected it to bring us really low, but so now we're gonna talk to Sharon. We have this little plasma side quest. Sensei, trainer tips, like they can hint items. Okay, we're not doing double battles. No. No. Okay, like maybe switching here just because of the bug type. Why do I feel like this is gonna boom? Hopefully no boom. I'm probably fine. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Let's switch for a moment. I don't really like this scenario. Okay, that could have been worse. Hopefully it's a 2-hit. Oh, it's a 1-hit. Okay, damn. Would not have expected that, but we take it. Yeah, leading there, camera up here is probably a good call. Oh wow, whopping $240 dues. Thanks, game. Yeah, at least we got Sharon to heal us here. Hear the cry of my heart. Everyone sit down and shut up. Oh, damn. Let's see. Okay, who are we leading with? Explosion. Let's just pivot. Let's just go throw. We just need to hit it with a physical move. We could have rock slid, but so. We probably don't outspeed. I might be able to get a reflect up too, unfortunately. Nope, we outspeed. We are 7 level or 9 levels higher than it, so. Hey, we get it. You have a lot of HP. Damn. No. Now we go back to you, I think. Oh, the Leaf Blade's neutral. No me gusta, no me gusta, gusta, gusta. Oopsie doopsie oops. Okay, well. Okay, well, it didn't do anything useful. Cool. Sure, I'll take chlorophyll, I guess. My ability wasn't gonna achieve anything anyway. It's the strength of Rangers. You like that it seems like Ash and his traveling companion Pokemon like each other? Yeah! I mean, it's cute. I mean, it's just, you know, kind of a cute thing for the show. Yeah, that'd be a great time for Seismitoad. I just Earth Power this, I guess. Yeah, speed. Might have Sturdy. I like how I assume I'm never gonna outspeed things, even though I'm higher level. Nope, no Sturdy. Okay, just a random Gloom, I guess. Yeah, we outspeed that. That one I figured we would. Yes, it has a player relaxed out. Yeah, no, I mean, I think it leads to a lot of cute moments. Or silly, or, you know, fun, or whatever it may be. I would say the dynamic generally works. Eruption go brrr. I can't do the fucking meme noise. BRRRR. That's what eruption do. Okay, at least a little bit of money from this lady. Citrus berry. Max Repel. We'll just speed up random ass encounters. Double Swaloon! Okay, so he has a style. Okay, he does actually have Intimidate. That isn't bad at all. If I really decide or if there's a forced double battle. There's nothing over here, okay. This is probably the trainer, yeah. Oh, it is in black and white 1. Yeah, I'll level like 72 months here. Oh, you outspat, huh? Fucking Christ, dude. Probably doesn't. Eh, might still kill. I don't know what base power it's at. Well, though we are gonna have to switch now. Just a matter of what. I guess we go throw. I don't really know what this thing wants to do. Kind of a cool sprite. I feel like I've started. Ooh. Oh my. Give me 1 sec here. Do I think I outspeed this? How fast is Ursaring normally? I don't think it's that fast. 55. Throw is also is 45 minus speed nature. I don't want to risk a crit. I think we go to you. Uniclus probably also gets outsped though. Yeah, definitely gets outsped. Okay. I think I gotta just do something, unfortunately. Come on, hit yourself. I might lose Uniclus. Thank you. Oh, but I mean, I need a ghost type on my team, I feel like. If it doesn't hit itself, I'm risking it again. Come on, please hit yourself. Thank you. Oh, thank you, I needed that. Okay, now we have wiggle room. Are you more physically or especially bulky? Same. You got next. Come on, hit yourself, hit yourself! Let's go! There we go, okay, phew! This should kill, I think, yeah. Whew. Yeah, that got a little scarier than it needed to. Oh, this definitely is Bite, or like Crunch or something like that. That thankfully did not do very much, although... Oh, we had speed. Probably a 2-shot? Oh, fuck, it's a 3-shot. That should be fine. As long as we don't get, like, paralyzed. If we do that, I think we're fine to just pivot. Alright, works for me. I gotta play Johto again now, and they got, ROM hacks. Ooh. I haven't done any, I haven't done a lot of ROM hacks, to be honest. I've only done 2. I gotta do more of those at some point. Yeah, I feel like Gen 4 really would really, or like Heart Gold Soul Silver would really benefit from like quality of life ROM hacks between modernizations and just fixing some of the game's problems. Oh, look, a Vigoroth. Hopefully we can run. We should be fine. Okay. Jesus Christ, this whole thing has been terrifying. I just run, thank you. I went 3 steps! Wah! Oh boy. Anyway, we may continue. Okay. Shorts and Pokemon, this is the ultimate combination. Damn, I would not have thought that would have been the ultimate combination, but what do I know? We can just stand on the Mankey. Does its nose get bigger? Is that like its animation? That is so weird. Ah! Jesus Christ! Didn't even do that much, but like still! Chill! Yeah, my gut was telling me to Earth Power. I probably should have done that, just because, I didn't know how much it was going to do, and I knew it would outspeed. Okay, we are not risking this one. Presumably a water attack. So you. Shame Crawdon doesn't open its mouth in the spray. When a Crawdon opens its mouth, it's so funny. It just looks so dorky. And a snowball. Okay, Intimidate's a little annoying, but we should be fine just to stand. This thing Fire Fang crits. If this thing is like close combat. Okay, crunch. We're good. We're good. Crisis averted. I don't even have to worry about PP conservation. I can just click Horn Leech and be done with it. Not my Pokemon. It's not your Short's fault either. Sure. Random Ultra Ball. Max Revive. Okay, I'll take it. Can't hurt to have. Anyway, I guess I should just throw a Repel up, shouldn't I? Oops. Oh well. He'll come around. There we go. Just trying to avoid walking or running around like crazy. Ralph, pulling up the Electrike. We're getting crazy out here, I see. Charge, okay. Cool. Far-fetched, very scary. I guess I'll Rock Slide it. Okay, I have trauma from Brave Bird. Don't crit me and kill. Okay, I mean it's a Far-fetched. Not a Braviary. I think the attack stat's a little bit different. But I'm just a little bit paranoid now. Hey, you gotta give me a break. I lost a Seismitoad and now I'm crabby. No, I'm a human. I don't evolve into Kingler. Here at the Ragnick 100 stream, we make a funny every once in a while. Today was not one of them. Ooh, Lumberry. Could come in handy at some point. Although I almost never actually put berries on my mons, even though I probably should. Although berries are so much more effective when you, I ran right into a double battle like an idiot. I feel like Lumberries are more effective when, hopefully this isn't too scary of a fight. I feel like they're more useful when you have, like, damage calcs, so you know. Because, like, a lot of times I'm like, okay, I'm not 100% confident I'm going to kill, I should put on an item that boosts the damage. Oh my god, that's a 66. Oh my god, this is awful. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, okay. Fuck me. At least the Intimidate goes off. Fuck. I don't like this. Hopefully Stoutland can kill something here. Okay, now what I would have expected. Oh, you're doing that for chlorophyll, I bet. Yeah, I think we just target like the right side. Maybe it doesn't have chlorophyll. Okay, whatever. I guess Fly was actually probably really stupid of me now that I think about it, because this could be like something really bad for me. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me, oh, fuck me, oh, fuck me. Please, 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 please. Oh, okay. Dude, I was ready to lose another Pokemon. And I don't like losing Pokemon. I'm assuming this is gonna be an electric attack. What? What is this Crobat? What is happening? I'm so confused. It like is there to set up for the other mod, I guess? Maybe the Ludicolo had like Solar Beam? Oh. Okay. My Rock Slide or Earth Power? I can try the Rock Slide. I don't know what Magmortar is gonna go for. But like, no, I actually lived. So what else does Charon have? Chino. Okay. I'm gonna assume this is gonna Rock Blast the Magmortar. Aqua Tail, the fuck? I probably should have known it could learn that. Oh, that blows. It failed. Did it try? Oh, it tried to Thunder the Chinchino, but it got burned. You know what? We take it because it's funny. Okay, 2 Mons left. I'm very lucky that Swanna did not get killed. I'm like absurdly lucky Swanna didn't get killed. Okay, I like that one. Okay, I like that one. This actually hits both of them. It still outspeeds everything on the field? Oh, that's so funny! That's so funny. Oh wait, we're in range. Shit. I didn't think that through. Oh well. I mean, it was still the best option. Oh, wow, it still basically killed everything. And Chinchino, as long as it doesn't miss, should get the kill here. Cool. Oh, that's funny. Oh wait, no, I was thinking it was paralyzed. It's burned. I'm so stupid. No, of course it outsped everything. Burn doesn't affect speed, you dingus. Okay, anyway, now that I got that out of my system for being stupid. Okay, another encounter. Whirlipede. So I should probably switch camera up and off the lead. Oh, is this gonna get too high level? Actually, we're gonna have Team Plasma Grunts in a sec. Probably should lead with like Throw. Dowsing machine. Okay, let me just slap a fucking repel on. I'm done dealing with random encounters. My mental fortitude only lasts so much. I'm not doing a double battle. I'm not. We're not. No. Now this is a good fight. Electivire and Magmortar. Psh, Cascoon. That's the fights I want because I don't have to stress as much. Oh, I thought I had a... I forgot I didn't put Rock Slide on this. Oops. Okay. Probably a poison move or setup. Yep, I can live with Toxic. I don't think this thing can do too much damage to us, so I think Eruption's pretty safe here. Oh, that actually didn't do very much. Okay. I don't know what that noise was. Like, I didn't need to worry. I was like, why would I have been worried? Okay, this I can just... Oh. There's no point in switching around. Yeah, so camera up as of now is getting a lot of levels. Ta-da! Here's my cute Pokemon. Okay. I still can't fighting move this without it being weak. I have Bulldoze though! We can Bulldoze the little child! Bye-bye! Alright, who's next? Okay, sorry I beat up your child. No para? That was a crit? The fuck? What do you mean that was a crit? God damn! Oro is like shockingly actually pretty good at taking hits. Bulkier than I expected to be. Oh, the other dads. It's two kids and their mother watching over them. Critical hit. Did not matter. Oh man! Oh wow! Thank you for all that great money. Was that a shaking patch? Okay, it was. I was like, I'm pretty sure I had a repel up. Oh, we don't want their XP. Sorry, guys. Oh, it's this slot. Mushroom. Cool. Money, money, money. Oh. Oh, wait. How do am I being dumb? How do I even get to that spot? Okay, whatever. Oh, it's probably on the other side. Ooh! Gorm. I am Gorm! I was once one of the Team Plasma's 7 sages! Team Plasma's finished despite that. You still haven't given up? Are you planning something? Wait one moment! I have no plans to confront you. I don't mean to disappoint you, but I don't have a match for either of you in the first place. Oh, heaven to your glasses! Excuse me, but that's not important. I learned my old ally's recklessness, and I had to come here to admonish him. But the matter had already been resolved, and this place made me think. What do we believe in that made us try to steal a dragon skull? I mean, a man who hasn't committed a mistake and doesn't correct it is committing another mistake. Do you understand what this means? Putting all mistakes is impossible, but not fixing mistakes you've made, that's truly foolish. That being said, this doesn't really concern you, does it? Well then, trainers, may you and your Pokemon be well. You know, if it wasn't for Getsus, he might have chosen another path. Or maybe not. He was the one who decided to follow Getsus after all. That aside, thank you! Your help made this investigation go smoothly. This is my thanks. Come on, just take it. Okay, I can't use that. Be seeing you! A, I can't trade, and B, I don't have a Porygon. Anyway, here's the trainer. Haha! Whoosh! Whatever you say, lady. Ranger Melita. I'll take a Munchlax here. That works for moi. Oh shit, it's snatching. That sounds so wrong to say. I don't know why. Okay, we should be fine to at least bulldoze once. We're pretty bulky. At least on the physical side. Oh yeah, we tanked that. I'm assuming it still outspeeds us. But that's okay. A lot of these trainers, yeah, have like a bad lead and a bad end Pokemon and then a pretty decent middle Pokemon for some reason. For ease, I think I'd switch here. Go you. You're the last Pokemon on your team! Why are you perish-songing? I was gonna fly, but no, I'm not gonna. I'll switch after this turn. Okay, I may as well just kill it. I do like Swanna's animation. Oh my, that did a lot. I mean, it was a crit. Where it like spreads its wings out. It's kind of cool. I fuck with it. All that I can do now is sigh in sorrow. Very dramatic. But I can also do this. Lumberry! We take them. We always take a Lumberry. Wait, wasn't there an item here? Yeah, there was. Oh, that's Grass Nut. Okay. Cool. Actually, we can give that to Reuniclus. Nope, not what I wanted. Name. Nope, that's the same button again. Where is it? Grass Nut. Yeah, I don't think we need Psyshock. I mean, like, it's good as an option, but if we have other moves, it's better just to use those. Let's quickly switch my lead here. Where's that, like, surf bit? I'm pretty sure we can't get to. Oh, is this open now? I guess we had to do the little plasma thing. Let's heal. Yeah, we're gonna finish up this forest and then I will wrap up for the night. I mean, honestly, we only had one death, so it's not that bad, but it feels kind of bad given the fact that, we lost the Seismitoad just to a random fucking trainer. I don't know if I'm salty. I guess I'm salty, but, like, I'm more just, like, disappointed. But it is what it is. You know, I'm trying to get better at, like, dealing with loss in Nuzlocke. So I think I'm a little dramatic about it sometimes. Sometimes I think it's just because I'm hard on myself. I guess it's like either I'm hard on myself because I make a mistake, or I'm just upset because of bad circumstances. Because, like, that was a situation where there was literally, I don't think, anything else I could have done outside of having a better team building process. I mean, you could argue butterfly effect and that I could have had Aggron still if I wasn't stupid against the other Braviary that killed it. And then that wouldn't have been a problem there, but then again, it would have still had superpowers, so, like, you know, it doesn't, there wasn't much I could do there without the past being different. Where the fuck am I right now? Meloetta? Oh, Verizon. I was like, what, Meloetta? Dumbass. Literally, you know Verizon. figured I should buy more repels. We're gonna be going through a decent bit of areas where we just have random junk. Yellow Shan, real quick. Before I forget. Now, even with Seismitoad lost, we still have a pretty good box. Seismitoad shouldn't have had any influence on the E4. I mean, it's possible it would have been nice for one of the end fights or something like that, just because it has a good typing. And it's generally just better than Whiscash by a decent bit, in my opinion. Probably not even, just like objectively, I'm pretty sure. But, you know. I can complain, but it doesn't really get me anywhere, so. I'd be like, wow, wow. As I said, we still do have a few more encounters. We got that. We got Watchhog. We got Finneon or Horsey. I mean, so like we can get real hype that that's gonna make a huge diff. But hey, we have a good chance for Crustle or Scrafty. We could also potentially get Clang. So, and I think Nosepass is a decent chance still. So, you know, there's still some decent encounters. At least potentially. But, okay, yeah. We gotta wrap things up here though, unfortunately. So, yeah, next time we will probably basically go through a bunch of random routes, fight trainers, lose more Pokemon like Seismitoad, go get some items and TMs and all that jazz, and then pretty soon we can hopefully do the P2 Laboratory Chorus fight, and then move on to the E4 rematches. But yeah, it's gonna wrap things up here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll be streaming again tomorrow as always. Hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching, and goodbye!